Now, Dirk don't know how many people he's had sex with. Do you know how many people you've had sex
I
with?
have no idea.
If you had to guesstimate.
Gosh, maybe I'd say like 100.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought she was going to say one too many.
No, one too many.
She was like one too.
That's a
Welcome back to the channel. When I checked the comments section in my last video, I noticed that you guys had some pretty interesting things to say, especially about Ace and Fulio. With Fulio not being with us anymore, the Jacksonville drill scene will never be the same again. I saw one of you guys said you want me to tap into the drill scene in Dallas, but to be honest, I don't even know of one rapper from that side. If you guys recommend me a few good rappers from Dallas to listen to, then maybe I'll consider talking about the Dallas drill scene. I do know a lot about the drill scene in Jacksonville and Chicago though, so that's what I'll be talking about in this video. There's a few clips that I saw online that I wanted to see what you guys have to say about. But don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy my content. Without wasting any time, let's get right into it. Let's start with a clip of Tay Capone talking about why it's important to protect the breadwinner in a gang.
Like Schmirk, who shouldn't be nowhere near none of that commotion, folks. Back then the day, a wouldn't have asked rich rappers to be out here putting their name and shit like that. Put four of them in them cars and tell they ass to go kill something. We don't need our rich, famous rap mans getting involved in this. And they killed our mans. This ain't nobody that need to be paid. We don't need to be paid to stand on that for V-Roy, or to smoke the for you for nothing. So it ain't like you gotta put batteries in back from the big homie to go make them stand on no business.
What do you guys think about what he said? I say he's speaking facts though. If you're in a gang and you have a rich rapper on your side, then you definitely have to send shorties to handle a situation instead of telling the rapper to handle the situation himself. That's the biggest mistake that happened when it comes to Vaughn. Instead of Vaughn's shorties handling the situation with Quando on his behalf, Vaughn's people woke him up from his sleep to go fight Quando himself. Unfortunately, he ended up losing his life because of it. I wouldn't expect Ace to handle a situation himself because he's clearly the biggest breadwinner in ATK right now. Asking Ace to handle a situation himself is a huge risk if you ask me. I wouldn't expect Dirk to handle a situation himself either. Next, let's take a look at this TikTok video talking about what King Von's cousin Balo had to say about the night Von passed away. Take a look.
At the hospital.
Hold on, man, get him a wheelchair, man. What we doing? What y'all doing, guys?
The man who had just shot him was at the same hospital. Von then jumped out of bed looking for his gun. What happened next is so crazy that you'll need to see the CCTV footage to believe it. Sadly, it's also the reason why the O-Block rapper passed away. But that's not all. It turns out that there was foul play in Von's death.
I definitely feel like it's foul play. I don't know where it's coming from, but I definitely feel like it's some weird shit going on.
His cousin has uncovered inconsistencies, details, and contradictions in the official narrative that implicate Von's manager, Von's sister, Lil Durk, and even 21 Savage. The connections are wild, and once you hear him out, you'll be left with more questions than answers. Let me put you up to speed. New King Von video goes viral. King Von's name is back on the trending list, and he has his cousin Balo to thank. And although it's been years since Von died, it seems more wild stories about him continue to prop up time and again. And this time, we have his cousin Balo to thank. For years, Balo has been moving from podcast to podcast writing on his dead cousin's name. And surprisingly, after all these years, he has new information about Von and the day he died. In his most recent interview, he revealed the craziest details about King Von's last moments. I mean, we all know Von was built differently, but according to Balo's story and what went down at the hospital moments before Von's soul was snatched up, this guy was definitely not your average gangster. And what's crazy is that even though Balo's story sounds like it's straight from a Hollywood script, he might actually be telling straight facts. According to Balo, Von had been through 2 successful surgeries and he was expected to live.
And one of the things you had said was he had survived 2 surgeries, like he was expected to live at first.
Balo revealed that Von's sister, Kayla B, called him and told him that Von was scheduled for 3 surgeries. After his first 2, Von got out of bed and started fighting the nurses and asking for his gun. And that's when he died from shock.
His sister, Kayla, she told me, she said that he had 3 surgeries.
That's something even I didn't know about until I saw that video. From what I know, Von got shot at least 8 times. But somehow he managed to survive 2 surgeries after he was taken to the hospital. By the time the third surgery came, he died because he went into shock after asking for his nurses for his gun. As it is today, nobody knows why Vaughn asked for his gun. Maybe he just wanted it for protection, or maybe he just wanted it to get revenge. In any case, based on what his sister Kayla said, Vaughn went into shock and died because of trying to get his gun. I don't know if Kayla is telling the truth or not, but you guys will let me know what you think in the comments section. Next, let's take a look at a video of Vaughn saying he doesn't have any problems with NBA YoungBoy a few months before he passed away. Take a look.
You gotta say ABC. Like everybody else, they cool, and they all like in rapping and shit, they cool. Everybody cool. Oh yeah. But fuck what? I spend my money. I fuck with NBA YoungBoy too. They just got a lot of shit going on. You just can't be fucking with nobody when they got all this shit going on. You trying to get rich, they trying to. I don't know what the fuck they got going on. But I really just fuck with my block. You gotta say ABC. Like everybody else, they cool, and they all like in rapping and shit, they cool. Everybody cool. Oh yeah. But fuck what?
To me, it sounded like he was saying that he was trying to have business with YoungBoy, but YoungBoy had something else in mind. I don't know if YoungBoy already had beef with Vaughn at that point or not. But one thing for sure is that YoungBoy's friend Lil Tim was the first one who shot at Vaughn the night he passed away. Do you guys think that Vaughn wanted to have business with YoungBoy too? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Next, let's take a look at a clip of someone asking Vaughn's right-hand man Moap about sliding on Lil Tim for Vaughn. Take a look.
What up?
I'm fun on you pop on that bitch with the hoodie on.
Hey, I got a question. What's that?
Hey, don't say no fuck shit, bro.
On God, I won't. Oh, listen.
Alright.
I don't know
what's
if
your
it's
question?
putting out business, but when y'all go and slide on Lil Tim, right?
Hey, go ahead, gang. Then I say don't say no fuck shit, man. I don't know shit about him. I'm gonna get your. Hey, out of that, it's over with. I'm out of there. Look.
A lot of people see Lil Pop's death as get back for Vaughn, but for me, I don't think it is. Lil Tim was the one who shot Vaughn first, so Lil Tim being alive means there's still no get back for Vaughn. Maybe Moap would have done something about Lil Tim if he wasn't locked up right now. Next, let's take a look at this clip about Vaughn being a serial killer. Take a look.
Big Mike speaks on people saying King Von was a serial killer.
He was that. He was a person. He would kill you. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't a serial killer. There's a difference between a killer and a serial killer. A serial killer, he leave a mark. He do crazy ass shit like Ted Bundy and all them niggas. He wasn't no serial killer, but he would kill you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many bodies he got. On the internet, I seen it say he got like 12 or some shit. I think I seen out of, you know, but at the same time, he was that man. He was a person that'll kill you and get on your ass if you disrespected one of his friends, or if he felt like he had something to do with killing one of his friends.
What Big Mike had to say about Vaughn makes a lot of sense to me. I know a lot of people see Vaughn as a serial killer, but I wouldn't say he really was. At the end of the day, Vaughn was just another gang member, and he did what all gang members do. I've seen a different side to him beyond the damage he did to his ops in the streets.
Folks golden, bitch.
And I got a lot of
bands.
I'm focused.
Folks golden, bitch. Hell no, you ain't. Folks golden, bitch.
Tell them I got a lot, BJ.
They know. Y'all know what I'm talking. No doubt. Y'all know folks get busy, don't y'all?
Just free, how many y'all think? Nah, let me stop there. Nah, you can't.
Hey, look.
How many though?
What y'all think? Or y'all think his ass all cap?
More than 5.
Well, y'all think his ass all cap?
More than 5?
Maybe he cap.
I'll take it out. I'll take it to out.
Oh, you ain't? It's talking shit.
Oh, more than 5. Ah, shut up.
Motherfucker saying numbers and shit.
He actually did have a lot of heart.
You ain't got it in your background, you ain't got it. Like, it just, you know, don't try to go and get it. Man, you're going to get it for the wrong reasons and shit. You see what I'm saying? I rap what I rap about and shit. I've been through shit, I done saw shit. I was put in them situations just cause that's how I grew up. That's where they put me at. I ain't go do that shit just for my career. None of that shit. Just the career, just rap shit just happened after all the struggle. It just finally happened.
and I pop up, I just pop up. And I know who to go to because it's the same people. You see what I'm saying? So I stop over here, see my homie mama that passed away. I hit her with some shit. You see what I'm saying? I go over here, hug the kid, take pictures, and go over here, get them some money. Go to the little candy store, buy the whole candy store for the kids, and just little shit like that, little shit. Man, shit that you wanted them up and did for you when you was a shorty, or shit that you want your mama. No. No, you gotta understand, like, I've always been comfortable in Parkway, you see what I'm saying? That's my block.
You out here in the streets and shit, they come with this, going to jail, you getting killed, you getting robbed, you getting something gonna happen to you. We out here, this is the street, this what we signing up for, this what we doing. You be young, acting crazy, then you go to jail, and then you realize, like, damn, I was tweaking, but it be too late for a lot of them. Like, a lot of my homies, it's too late for them. Ain't nobody, like, pull us to the side or pull us up, like, man, you get a lot of time doing the stupid ass doing, it can be over with. Ain't nobody sit down and tell you that until you in there. And now you figure out your lawyer gotta cost $50,000. You ain't got no money. It's hard now. So now I go to jail. I got so many problems, so many bills. I got so many people I'm taking care of. If I'm locked up, it's over with. Like, what the y'all gonna do? That's what I be thinking. But I'm gonna figure it out. Either way, I'm gonna figure it out.
But you guys will let me know what you think about Vaughn being a serial killer in the comments. Let's take a look at the next clip.
Tell him how we get up close and face shit. Y'all can ask Lil Crocker, he the one who got his face hit.
A week later, this happened.
4 young men were in this car when they were shot. The vehicle pulled up to their Chevy sedan, opened fire, then took off. And one is in critical condition.
Them niggas say I got my face hit. We the ones who do down on your car and let that case spit. Speaking on little crap, but you the only one who made it. In the front seat, balled up shaking. Go ass, you can't heat blazing. Suit up for business, Ronald Reagan.
Roy, yeah, on his birthday trying to 23 a bit. Car scene, 4 hit, 3 dead, 8 sick. Straight heads, red lights, I bet they ass won't stop again. Put right on side you with that Drake and knock your speakers out.
Ace and Fulio's people dissing each other back and forth was a pretty deadly era for the drill scene in Jacksonville. Funny enough, Ace somehow managed to walk free from the war in Jacksonville. The only tragic situation that happened to him was when he lost his brother and 2 friends. LaCroca is locked up, and Rico died a couple of years ago. Mookie, on the other hand, lied about his people being behind the hit on Ace when he lost his brother, but that's just a rumor going on online. Maybe things would be different if Mookie wasn't locked up. Next, let's take a look at a clip of 600 Breezy saying that the GDs and Quando's camp will always have beef with each other because of what happened to Vaughn. Take a look.
BDs and them niggas from Savannah are always supposed to beef in everybody's eyes because of the situation. It's never gonna be oh, it's okay. It's never gonna be as if something's gonna happen one day. Like,
you don't think this is enough?
No.
Somebody dying? No.
Tim's still alive. Vaughn dead. He pulled the trigger.
Pop is dead.
That we know. Who the fuck is that?
Like I already said, Lil Tim being alive means there's still no get back for Vaughn. The only thing Dirk managed to do was get Quando's cousin Lil Pop. But with Tim still out there, the beef between the GDs and Quando's camp won't end. And even if they somehow do catch Lil Tim lacking, Lil Tim's people will want to get someone from Vaughn's camp too. That's just how it goes.
Like when I was at my lowest point, like when I would tell you I was fucked up, like that's when I met her. She had me in the crib, right? We 50 deep in the house, deep as hell, ain't no frontage, ain't shit in that motherfucker, but we talking about we rich as hell. Then when she came, she was like, I ain't gonna come between you and your niggas, but you can't have your girl over here with no furniture, 70 niggas in the house. You know what I'm saying? So that really put a thing on me where it was like, you know, my shit, I call my manager, like, I need a house. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, teach you, being 70 deep in the house. We ain't had no fucking bowls or nothing in that motherfucker. We were just thugging it. That's when Vaughn first came home. So shit, without her, I ain't gonna, I'll probably still thugging it right now.
Okay, so let's talk about the whole Bloodhound thing. So were you Bloodhound in high school or that happened afterwards?
Nah, that's just my rap name.
Just your rap name?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, because Bloodhound is about 10 years old.
Damn, I mean, I was, what, 10?
Yeah, when it first started, is what they say. You know, right around the drill wave that first happened in Chicago, that's when Bloodhound first came about.
Damn, I didn't know that. You teaching me some shit.
Bruh. But you're saying that's just your rap name?
Yeah, that's just my rap name.
Okay, but right around 2022, things started getting kind of hectic.
2022,
arguing back and forth, you know I hate this shit. I hate you got some friends, ain't in relationship. They pretend to be your friend, but that's a basic bitch. No passport, she don't know what a vacation is. Independent, she know what dedication is. Class Christian, you can smell from my scent, I'm him. My feeling, you can tell from my soul is real. You can tell from my soul, you can tell from my soul I'm real.
Next, let's take a look at a clip of Ace talking about Yungeen. Take a look.
He pissed me off every time we leave somewhere. He'd be sitting outside in the car, and that shit just drive me crazy. Cause I got shot in the car, so that shit be like, I'd be like, Jay, what are you doing? Calm down, Ace. You always paranoid. Calm down. Like I literally been shot.
Right. I went through this.
Yeah. Nobody gonna fuck with you. You Ace. Don't worry about it. We good. That shit pissed me off, bro. But that's my nigga, though. I love that nigga to death.
That clip just goes to show you that even Ace doesn't want to die. Yungeen had to convince Ace to hop in the car when Ace was too scared to. I'm pretty sure Ace goes around with a bulletproof truck right now, plus he's way out of the city. I doubt anyone will catch him lacking anytime soon. Next, let's take a look at this clip of 1090 Jake talking about JDot Breezy being a snitch. I'm sure a lot of you guys know what he said already. Take a look.
I had a lot of people hitting me up saying, how come you ain't exposed JDot? He exposed himself. When that paperwork dropped, he admitted that it was him and that he was a juvenile and that he wasn't in the streets at the time. There's nothing else I can add on to that. He told, he said he told. What the f you want me to do? So for everybody in my DM about JDot, like John Wall, go talk to him about that. Don't DM me about it because your homie told. At the end of the day,
if you ask me, 1090 Jake should have made a video about JDot Breezy regardless, like I did a couple of months ago. I get that JDot Breezy wasn't in the streets when he snitched, but he still chose to be a gang member right after. Either way, I'm pretty sure the whole drill scene knows about JDot Breezy snitching in the past, so making a documentary about it now would be a waste of time. In terms of raw drill lyrics, I say JDot Breezy is the best out of Jacksonville when it comes to delivery. But when it comes to melodic music, Ace pretty much takes the cup in my opinion. Let's end the video off with K Shorty. Take a look at what this guy had to say about the day K Shorty lost his girlfriend.
Man. So why I'm just now finding out K Shorty and his old girlfriend. I never knew about this story. For the people that don't know, K Shorty a Jacksonville rapper. He be making diss songs, all type of stuff. He a popular rapper though. I guess supposedly he in a lot of beef in Jacksonville. Which due to his beef, this girl right here passed away from it. To get at him, they basically unalived his girl. Bruh, and she was only 17 years old. I ain't gonna lie, when I read this story, I just thought to myself, this sad. Cause when I was reading the comments, they said how she was a good girl, good kid. She ain't had nothing to do with none of the drama he had going on. They said he was in the car with her when she got unalived. If you a girl watching this, and you in a relationship with a dude that's in the streets, and he got beef out here, if he had you riding with him, being seen with him in public, he don't care about you at all. I know he was young when this happened, and stuff do happen, but I guarantee you he wouldn't ride around with his mom like this. Unless he really told her what he had going on. Even if he did, he supposed to tell that girl, go home. I don't want you riding with me. Instead of saying that, he let the girl ride around with him, and it cost her her life. That shit crazy when you really think about it. They said she was just supposed to graduate. I guess the police was mad because he knew who did it, but he wouldn't tell them because I guess he wasn't trying to snitch. And the worst thing about all of it, I watched a little interview and they asked him about the situation. He was referring to her as this girl. He was basically saying, I was with this girl, the girl I was with, but this girl done died for you. You ain't even calling her by her name. You ain't even saying my girl, you saying this girl. That is crazy. I wish before she passed away that she could realize she worth more than being with a street dude. If you ain't that type girl, go talk to a dude that's in the same lane as you. That life ain't it at all. You don't want to dodge bullets out here with these dudes. They don't really care if they'll put you in that position.
K Shorty did snitch on the people who shot his girlfriend though. 1090 Jake has a whole video about it explaining the situation pretty well. At the end of the day, he's right about gang members in general. Anyone close to them is pretty much bound to get hit in the crossfire if they aren't careful. That's exactly what happened recently with Main Target. It's just something you have to accept when you choose to be in the streets. Don't be surprised if one of your ops catches you lacking and someone you care about gets hit in the process. But that's pretty much all the interesting clips I saw online. If you like my content and what I have to say, Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one.
I think the worst thing that happened to the drill coach in the wild for is Von dying for. I ain't gonna lie. For I think I had to sit back and think about all of the hits that have happened since and what's been going on, G, and it's all connected to Von, bro. Von death was the beginning of the end, it seemed, bro. Like, it seemed like since folk been gone, G, ain't shit went right. It went right for a moment or a certain amount of time or a little fling or for a quick second, but bro, like, since V-Roy been gone, folk, this shit ain't stuck together how it need to, folk. I ain't gonna lie, folk. And then the feds, since the feds done wiped folk them from on that duck shit, it's like it's just, and everything is just so big and it's so bad, folk. I ain't gonna lie, folk. I think one of the worst things that happened to the drill culture in a minute is Von, folk.